Here is a list of some amazing facts about the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is a carnivorous plant that captures and digests insects. It is native only to the US, specifically North and South Carolina. Its scientific name, Dionaea muscipula, means mousetrap of Venus. Despite its rarity, it is one of the most famous carnivorous plants in the world. The Venus flytrap belongs to the sundew family Droseraceae, which includes other carnivorous plants. Trap mechanism. The traps are modified leaves that snap shut when triggered. Each trap has 3 to 4 sensitive trigger hairs on the inside. The plant closes its trap only when 2 hairs are touched within 20 seconds to prevent false alarms. The trap snaps shut in less than a second when triggered. If an object is too small, the trap may reopen without digestion. Diet and digestion. Venus flytraps primarily eat insects and spiders. They digest their prey using enzymes that break down soft tissues. It takes 5 to 12 days to digest an insect fully. Once digestion is complete, the trap reopens, leaving behind the exoskeleton. A single trap can only close 3 to 5 times before it dies. The plant relies on carnivory because its native soil is nutrient poor. It absorbs nitrogen and phosphorus from its prey, essential for survival. Despite its carnivorous nature, it can survive without catching prey. Growth and lifespan. Venus flytraps grow from rhizomes, underground stems storing energy. They can live up to 20 years in the wild. The plant undergoes dormancy in winter, appearing dead but alive. In spring, new leaves grow, replacing older traps. Each trap lasts for about 3 months before dying. Reproduction. Venus flytraps reproduce through flowers and rhizomes. The plant produces white flowers on tall stalks in spring. The flower stalk grows separately from the traps to avoid catching pollinators. Pollination is done by bees, flies, and beetles. Each flower produces small black seeds for reproduction. Seeds take several weeks to germinate. It can also propagate from leaf cuttings. Survival strategies. The Venus flytrap avoids closing if it detects non-nutritious objects, like raindrops. It conserves energy by closing only when necessary. If an insect is too large, the trap may fail to seal properly, leading to rot. Too much handling can weaken the plant, as trap closures require energy. Unlike other plants, it does not absorb nutrients efficiently from soil. Habitat and conservation. It thrives in bogs and wetlands with acidic soil. It is endangered due to habitat destruction and poaching. Wild Venus flytraps exist in a 100-mile radius around Wilmington, North Carolina. It is illegal to poach Venus flytraps from the wild. The plant is listed as a vulnerable species on conservation lists. Fires and flooding in its habitat help clear competing vegetation. Photosynthesis and energy. Like other plants, it performs photosynthesis to make energy. It requires at least 12 hours of sunlight daily. Without light, it weakens and stops producing traps. It prefers rainwater or distilled water since tap water can harm it. Too much water can cause root rot, while too little can dry it out. Unique features. It is one of the few plants that moves quickly to capture prey. The trap has red pigmentation inside, which attracts insects. Some scientists believe it releases a sweet nectar to lure prey. The edges of the trap have spiky teeth-like structures to prevent escape. The plant can detect if a prey is alive by sensing struggles and movements. If the prey escapes, the trap may reopen within a day. Myths and pop culture. Venus flytraps do not eat human flesh. That's a myth. They cannot eat large prey like mice despite horror movie depictions. The plant was featured in the movie Little Shop of Horrors as Audrey 2. Some believe it inspired the Pokemon Big Treble. Charles Darwin called it one of the most wonderful plants in the world. Scientific and research insights. Venus flytraps are being studied for biomechanics and plant intelligence. Scientists have tested artificial sensors based on the trap's mechanism.